Percy, how you feeling?
Honestly, if Pike weren't here, I'd say fine, but... how do you think I am, Pike?
Well, most of my heaviness and visions were about you. I just know something's off.
Hey, do you want to take Percy's temperature?
Percy, hey, lovey pal, but we gotta deal with this smoke thing. I mean, you are legit fucked up.
Not this again.
Pike, he has a black smoke coming out of his body all the time.
I have lightning coming out of my arse.
Yeah, well, you choose to do that.
Percy, how are you?
I don't know. I've had a cough. And... I'm... complicated.
Can I do any extra check on him?
Yep, drop your pads.
You can go ahead and make... If you want, you can make a medicine check on him.
Getting the radiant digit.
So how's this work? You just feel my pulse, or... What the hell was that?
17.
17? Okay. You take a moment to inspect Percy, looking at his features, kind of checking his pulse, and generally just getting a sense of his life force in general. His eyes are sunken, his jowls are shadowed. From what you recall of Percy, who was always, a seemingly healthy, if on the thin, pale side, individual, doubly more so than you've ever seen him. There is an unrest to his energy, and there is no physical, natural illness or discernible disease, but there is something unsettling about his presence that you never sensed before. So what are you casting? Lesser or greater restoration?
I'll do greater. Do you mind, Percy? Or
No.
is this...
No.
It's been getting worse. Pike, can you divine anything?
If Percy will let me.
Okay, so as Pike reaches up, you kind of grab his face again and you close your eyes and concentrate. Her hands begin to glow with an extremely bright vibrance, even more so than her kind of gently luminescent form right now. It's almost like there's a blowtorch of radiant energy right around his jaw. The rest of her form almost seems to put so much energy into it that her legs begin to dissipate and vanish, almost like she's putting all of her energy into this moment. The rest of her body kind of fading in towards the grasp. You feel this warmth kind of wash through your entire body, and for a brief moment, for the first time in a number of weeks, there's a moment of serenity to you. Your eyes instinctually close, and for a second, you feel like you're standing next to Pike in a void of darkness. As that warmth hits Pike, you sense something there. You sense a seed of darkness. There's something in him.
Percy? Look at me, please. Percy! I don't know what it is, but something is clouding your soul.
That you can almost reach out and grasp, and in that imaginative space you do. You thrust your hand out and grab onto it, and it's taut and it's fighting, but you pull and wrest it forth, and as you do, you feel it burn and dissipate. At which point, both of you guys open your eyes and kind of breathe in succession of each other. The energy fades from your hands and your form goes back to its full radiant physicality. You can remove a corruption point from yourself.
Ooh.
Yay!
How do you feel, Percy?
I feel better. I feel more like myself.
But
I
he's
do.
still coughing.
Well, I'm still coughing, but I feel much better.
This is gonna sound like a very weird question, but does part of you want to hold on to some of this?
It could be. I'm not quite finished yet.
We need to get you to a temple.
Really? With rebels at the gates and the Briarwoods in this castle? Have you all gone mad?
But if something is wrong with you...
Your concerns are appreciated, truly. But we must press forward.
We'll see where we are tomorrow.
Okay.
As soon as this is over, I will sort it out.
Will you?
I swear on my family's name.
While this is happening, Vax has vanished ahead into the tunnel on his own. You guys look around and realize that he's just nowhere to be seen.
Fuck him, I'll go to sleep.
I am very, very sneaky, sir.
You want to punch me right now? You want to punch me right now, but you won't.
Hell! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
At this point in time, you've pulled through a few of the larger rocks, and you roll over it, and you do reveal a small tunnel.
Oh.
Hey, look, I found a hole.
With the Pale God protecting the castle gate, the best way in is...
Our hidden tunnel.
It was good enough to hide from nannies and tutors.
And know-it-all older brothers.
Can
10 feet inward, but it is...
we get in it, or is it still...
It's tight, but you can start moving in there.
Scanlan, squish in there. Well, we have 2 gnomes with us, but I'll be the... She'll light up the hole. I hope so. I will...
Take your pick.
I will shimmy in. I'll shimmy in just to see what's down there.
The tunnel widens up to about roughly 8 to 10 feet wide, and just seems to curl forward before disappearing around a gradual edge about 50 feet ahead of you. And there you see cells on this side.
Right. Does there look like, is there anything good in the room, the kind of storage room that we're in?
Oh, you're in the storage room?
Yeah, I'd start opening up crates.
Okay.
Into my little earring, I say, just, I'm not doing anything fucking crazy. I'm just going to go ahead. This is the only thing I can do. And I move quietly into the close chamber.
Okay, as you're moving forward, you hear behind you the sound of crates shifting, lids moving, because searching through a room of large clutter and crates makes noise. You take a few steps and that happens, and you're like... And you hear, echoing from around the corner, a voice go,
"Hello? Is someone there? Is someone there?"
It's really crackly, dry voice.
I stop moving entirely and I just wait.
Hello?
Silence.
And creep up the hall and stop at the corner before it turns, and I just lean my head out and I listen.
You hear a clink of metal of some kind. You're not sure quite what the source is, and a couple of other small, like shifting, grinding sounds of metal. It comes to a halt.
I tiptoe all the way back to everybody and say, listen, I think we're in some sort of dungeon.
I could
There is a little old man or little old woman
Very
in
much so.
one of them.
This is where you woke up, where Cassandra pulled you out
absolutely the dungeon.
Percy, your castle is, nice.
This is the dungeon, Keyleth. The Briarwoods will be found elsewhere.
I had surmised as much. There's possibly an old person in one.
You right now are kind of staring off into space, because you recall the last time you were here, you woke up in a cell next to a cell that contained a pile of bodies of previously related members of your family.
Just tell us how to access the secret under Whitestone, and this will all end.
Please. I told you. I don't know what you're talking about.
I do love it when they hold out.
I would like to
Cassandra
start making
ushers
my
you.
way in that direction.
Okay. You move towards the light. You guys turn on the corner and look, and inside you see sitting, just squat in the ground in a cell by herself, this woman kind of facing away, back up against the bars.
Oi! Hello! Shh!
Turns her head and looks over, and you see, the first time you see her face, much older woman, probably in her early 70s or so, but 70s living, in a not very, 70 years in a hard life. So very, very deep, sunken wrinkles. The skin is very weathered. Her hair is mostly whitish gray with a little bit of, you can see, remaining reds and browns in it. At some point, she might have had a much brighter color hair. Her clothing is pretty ragged. And she leans over and looks to you guys, kind of squinting her eyes in the darkness.
If you want to get out of here, don't speak loudly.
All right. Who is this?
My friends. We're here to help.
She's still kind of looking out into the darkness. She can't see you guys. Really.
Oh.
She just hears your voices.
Hello. We're friends. We're here to bust you out of this place. Can you tell us who you are?
I'm Gloria. Gloria Sin.
Gloria Sin?
How'd you find your way in here? Are you friend or foe?
We're
Do
friends.
you work with the Briarwoods?
No, we are against the Briarwoods and all they stand for. We're here to save you, the prisoners, the village, everyone we can. I am not alone. I have friends with me.
We're here.
Some of whom look quite scary, so don't be alarmed if a bear stands right behind me.
A bear?
It's a good bear. It's the best kind of bear.
He's the cutest.
Who's that?
That's my friend, Vex. Vex, come forward.
As I kind of walk up a little bit behind Scanlan and I insight check her to see what the fuck is going
Okay,
on.
roll insight.
24.
24, okay. Not much to read beyond the fact that she's an old woman in a dungeon.
Why did
No. I mean, she's definitely like staying guarded in the circumstance, but you're not picking up any sort of strange animosity or.
Why have you been locked up?
I came up from Drina to ask why the waters are growing brackish. Fish float downstream dead and taste of ash these days, and Delilah laughed and threw me in here, saying I'd fare a better offering than a fisherman. That's the last I know.
Offering?
I've been here
How
for
long?
not but a week.
A week, that's it?
I would say it's almost safer for her down here for now.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
We're great with old people.
There's
They don't take prisoners.
there's a lot of violence that's gonna happen.
We should unlock this cage.
We should keep her in here.
Yeah, they don't
What are
take
you talking about?
They don't take prisoners. Why is she fucking dead?
She can run out the tunnel that we came in.
Why did we go unlock
And
her? We just
hide.
let her book for it.
Wait. If we destroy the Briarwoods, it will be no trouble to come down here and let anyone out who's down here.
What if we don't?
If she's who she says she is, we don't know. We can't trust
Madam,
anyone right now.
good madam, when you were brought into the castle, can you tell us anything about where you were brought? Were you brought before the queen? She's the queen, right?
Yeah, she's a lady.
Were you brought before the lady? And if so, in what room? Where was it? How big was it? How many guards were in there?
They brought me into the main grand throne chamber to speak with the lord and lady. They ushered me through the halls, and we waited for about an hour for them to arrive. Apparently they were busy elsewhere. There was a brief discussion. They laughed at me and threw me in here. I'd heard of dark things happening in this castle, but when I was escorted through, I saw things in the courtyard. Shambling things. Things that should not be alive. Tens, dozens. I did not feel right at that moment, and then my fate was brought into this terrible cell.
He just kind of looks about.
Has anybody been coming down and feeding you?
Every now and then,
Not on a regular basis.
every day or so, they bring enough to subsist on.
As she's talking, I'm going to just see if there's any sort of arcana or magical incantation on her, or any sort of possession. Is that something I can check for?
Do you have a detect magic spell?
Magic
No,
or something?
I do.
No. But can I just do an arcana check, or is that not?
I mean, what do you?
I don't know.
Arcana is more like inspecting, like a close area to see if there is the nature of an arcane enchantment or something on it. You don't actually like sense it.
All right. Then I do nothing. I sing a little song to her.
What are you doing, Keel?
Nothing.
You can't detect magic?
I can dispel magic.
Try it.
No, because then that's a spell.
It's a spell. It's a third level spell.
All right, she's fine.
Oh.
Let's leave her.
Is
I mean, I can do it. I'm
Why
just
is she
gonna-
not dead?
Well,
Why is
because
she not
might be
considered?
They're going to use her
They're
as an
going to
offering.
feed her to something.
Yeah, they're going to eat her.
Let's feed her to trinket and go
I
on.
have, they're not much, but I have rations and a water skin, and I toss them through the bars of her cell.
She grabs them as soon as they come to the cell and kind of grasps them to herself.
We'll be back.
You're very kind.
Do you know if anyone else is in the dungeon down here with you?
I have not seen or heard anyone else. Occasional wails, soft, mournful moans, and I stay quiet. I stay very still.
Hide in the corner. Stay
Would you
quiet
please
still.
let me
No, you're
out?
fucking staying in that cell. If things go bad upstairs, it won't matter if you're in there or not.
If you please.
There are things upstairs that we can't protect you from that we are going to deal with first.
And there are creatures on the road and in the woods, and quite frankly, you're safer right now. If we do what we have come here to do, we will come back for you.
There is war outside right now.
Don't you worry.
If there is war, then that's the time to leave, when there is distraction.
Can you raise a blade? Can you fight?
I can run. I made it up here north, didn't I? I've lived in these lands for quite some time. I know how to survive.
Tunnel.
As a decoy?
We can come back for her.
Please, please don't leave me.
trust
I don't know what's going on.
This is awful.
Is it? Leave her.
Facts, you're the only one who can pick the lock.
Ma'am,
Put it all on
you
him.
must trust me when I
True,
say...
we don't have keys. I'm assuming she's locked in there, right?
You can check the cell door.
Let's leave her. Let's leave her. Ma'am,
Please, please do not.
You must believe me when you say you are much safer here than above.
Her fate is intertwined with our own. If she leaves, she's a very good chance of being killed. If we go forward and succeed, we come back and she lives. If we go forward and she dies, she's where she is. This is the best
Take the
place
fate
for
into
her.
my own hands. I don't mean any wrong here, but I have no reason to really trust you either. How can I show my trust? How can I...
You can be quiet.
I can be quiet. Do not leave me here to waste and die.
Won't.
What if you don't succeed? What if you fall in whatever folly you're making your way into this castle for, and I waste away down here myself?
I'm
Please.
just giving you food and water. We'll be back within 24 hours. Come on, we're going. We're going.
Hold on.
Please.
Ma'am, here. I'm giving you a magical whip. It will protect you against anyone who comes down here. Just hold it up, and it will chase away any demons.
She kind of steps a little closer, like to you as you hold the whip out, and she kind of grabs your hand with her left hand and kind of pulls it. And goes,
Please, don't leave me here. I can fare for my own. Just don't leave me here.
I step forward now behind Scanlan.
She, like,
super fucking intimidating. If things go well upstairs, we'll be back. If when we leave, you make a peep, you won't ever again.
Make an intimidation check.
Damn, Grog.
Triple intimidation.
14.
She shrinks back. She still hasn't taken a look from you, and she just kind of looks at you for a second and sits down, frustrated, in the bottom of the cell, and just kind of...
Then go. Leave me. Useless.
Struck the other side. Eat that lambus bread.
I take them.
Was it a magical whip or just a piece of rope?
It was some toilet paper.
Old people love us.
I walk back up to the old woman.
Why did you roll a die?
Not hungry or thirsty, I take it.
I'm gonna go with Grog.
Okay. Just...
I was fed up with this morning. I have to make this last.
Keep you well fed here, do they?
No. But if you eat it all at once, you'll have nothing to keep you over to the next time.
Yeah, have a little nibble.
She gives you a strange look.
Have a little nibble.
Takes some of the rations and breaks it off. And...
It's good.
It's not the finest of stone fish, but it'll do.
Cooking with Grog!
It's good.
What?
Have a little nibble. It's good.
Cooking with Grog!
Old people love us.
Yeah, we're just the worst to old.
Why are you so spiteful, giant man?
Because I don't trust you, old woman.
Old woman! Man! Ma'am, sorry.
Can I quietly
Kill
prick
her?
a little hole into my palm just so I can start bleeding a little bit? Just very tiny.
Can I ask what for?
Oh, that's a great
What?
idea.
Can I ask what for?
That's a great idea.
Are you
just
just
wanna
pricking?
see if
You
she's-
unfortunately, your form here is incorporeal. There is no blood flow from your current body.
Well,
I
back
just
in
want to see if she's a
Vasselheim, there
vampire.
is.
Back in Vasselheim there is, yes. But she's...
Alright, Grog, maybe?
Grog, do you
What was that?
get any ideas watching her do that?
Yeah, I'll fucking bite into the meat of my hand because I see what she's trying to do.
Okay.
Just
She's gonna...
What's wrong with you?
A little. Oh no, some nice type AB right here on tap.
She turns her head curiously and looks disgusted and disturbed by this display.
No.
Very confused.
Clean blood. Feel yourself Tim.
Alright,
I know not which madness is taking you.
We're making asses of ourselves. We're making asses of ourselves.
Please, I implore you, just open these gates. Let me fare for my own fate.
Yes, the answer to that is no.
I think we should.
We'll be back. I'm going to go creep up the stairs.
You please.
I can't pick a lock. I mean, I can try.
I'm moving towards those stairs. I'm moving towards the stairs.
Okay, Vax walks towards the stairs. The rest of you guys?
Doors and old people.
Quiet, please.
I'm gonna act like I'm trying to pick the lock
Rogue at
to
work.
help her, but I'm really gonna not try very hard. I'm putting on a show for her.
Okay,
This is a really difficult lock.
As you're going for the lock, she kind of runs up and like helps you with it. And it's like holding. It's like yes, please, just like that. All right.
And then
You
what?
turn it this way. You put the.
And
You don't even
I
have proper
snap the
tools
thing.
for this.
I snap the thing into the lock. Oh no! I knew I shouldn't.
Foolish girl.
I just don't know what I'm doing. But I will be back with someone who does.
Make a perception check.
Perception.
A perception?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh shit, because she's gonna turn into something.
Oh, that's really good.
It's good.
Okay. 26.
26. When she went up and grabbed the lock with you, you only, her hands grabbed the lock. You only felt one hand.
Oh my god, it's Ripley! Oh my god, it's Ripley! Sorry.
What? You're not there.
I'm saying that as Marisha! Not as Keelan. Saying that as a person.
The worst.
I'm sorry.
But anyway.
Wow.
Sure,
You don't know.
anything.
You don't know shit.
We are going to leave it there.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, who's Ripley?
Oh my god.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
Ashley, we're gonna have to tell you so much.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, that's one way to certainly do a cliffhanger, isn't it? With the identity of this old woman now seemingly possibly revealed, can our heroes now make the logic leaps to find out who this old woman actually is? Tune in next time to see how it plays out. Once again, thank you, dear viewer, for taking the time out to watch this and your continued support of this channel and making of my videos. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you're new here, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And welcome to the party. If you feel like sticking around, why don't you go ahead and check out my Scanlan short video, where he gives a little bit more of an extended torment to Duke Bedmeyer. Or, if something a little more mainstream is to your taste, take a look at this Markiplier fan video I made, where we take a look at the history of his love and hate for food through the lens of his Smash or Pass video, with a little dark corporation twist to it. Also, I have a plethora of gaming snippets and playthroughs that I'm sure you will find to your liking. I have quite a bit of stuff here. And as always, my name is JudgementFish, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.